The first time I meet a client, one of the things that I have them do is a push-up.
A double chin.
Regular cardio, low intensity.
Why are you so big?
Rebounder class.
Motivate me to go to the gym.
You basically drink sugar.
In Pilates.
My GLP-1 journey.
Let's start with a fitness coach who can't actually do a push-up, giving advice on push-ups. You can't make this up.
Y'all ever think about how in elementary school we would eat lunch, drink strawberry milk, and then go do push-ups in PE after that, or run miles after that? Like, that was insane. Mystery meat and then strawberry milk. What a combination.
Yes, sounds weird, but at least you were moving. Nowadays, we've got adults eating whatever, not working out, and calling it body neutrality. And running after lunch wasn't a government experiment. It was just teaching kids that movement matters. Today, everyone's obsessed with listening to your body. But your body's been lying to you since the third cupcake. If you want fat loss, you need discipline, not dessert. It's obvious you can't do even one push-up. Sad.
This was also around the time that I first heard the term girl push-up. You know, that kneeling push-up variation? First of all, what a dumb name. Secondly, that might have given you a little bit of fear or stress around push-ups in general from that point on. The first time I meet a client, one of the things that I have them do is a push-up. Most of my clients are a little nervous and the first thing out of their mouth is, I don't know if I can do a push-up. And I say to them, you absolutely can. But guess what? There are thousands of variations, maybe not thousands, that might be an exaggeration. So many variations of a push-up, and all we have to do is find the one that feels most comfortable for you, and then we'll work from there to get to a push-up on your toes.
Yes, girl push-up is a dumb name. But you know what's dumber? That you can't do even one. And what's with all the variations? Comfort doesn't cause fat loss or strength gain. Comfort keeps you soft, physically and mentally. Sure, meet your clients where they're at, but don't build a house there. The goal isn't to feel comfortable. I do get the message. Inclusivity in fitness. Meet people where they are. Find what works. But if your what works never leads to progress, that's just fat acceptance.
You taking clients?
I used to think that double chins ran in my family when the truth was no one ran in my family. I had Don Julio 2 o'clock this morning. You're acting a foolio. Plan. What's wrong with Chick-fil-A? It gave you a big back. What's right with it? B, I have a lot of makeup on. You have a lot of back rolls. How do you stop eating McDonald's? Throw your car in the trash. That's it. You're a natural big bone. Yeah, you look like a dinosaur. You've already lost 10 pounds by eating less than 1,000 calories a day. Is that a surprise to me? No, it's just stupid. Butter on Ezekiel bread? No, put dreams and nightmares on the Ezekiel bread like meat meal. Dream about a chiseled jawline, have nightmares about a big back. Oh no!
Her insults are very motivating in some way.
A lot of people think lifting heavy weights is just for men, but that's really not true. Women can benefit just as much, maybe even more, from getting strong. When you lift heavy things, your muscles learn to work together, and your body gets better at doing everyday stuff. Carrying groceries, playing with kids, climbing stairs, all of it feels easier. Plus, seeing yourself lift something you never thought you could is a huge confidence boost. You start to feel proud of your body for what it can do, not just how it looks.
Hi friends, it is 6:42 in the morning. I'm so tired. I've been trying to get consistent again with workouts, so let's get 15 minutes in.
See, this is the trap social media sells. Something is better than nothing. Sure, but not when something is barely raising your heart rate. 15 minutes on a stepper burns about the same calories as few bites of a slice of toast. That's not a workout, that's a warm-up.
At least on the stepper machine. It just feels good to look at yourself and like not hate what you're seeing. And it's not even so much about my body as much as it is my mindset. So yeah. Today we're taking it easy. So I'm gonna get out my stepper and I'm just gonna step for 15 or 20 minutes while watching a show, which is probably gonna be Black Cake on Hulu because I just started that.
You wasted more time preparing for this so-called workout. And mindset absolutely matters, but movement should back it up. The best way to change your mindset and your body is resistance training. When you lift weights, your body releases endorphins, builds lean tissue, and actually changes how you carry yourself. And why does your workout turn into background noise? You don't need Netflix. You need progressive overload. Pick up dumbbells. Do squats. Push yourself until you feel muscles working. That's how you get results that last longer than one episode of a Hulu drama.
So I'm just going to ease in with some regular cardio. Low intensity cardio. Ooh, girl. Ooh, girl. Okay. But I found my show. I'm going to watch Black Cake. I have 18 minutes left of this episode. So we're going to get that done. It is 6:54. We're 8 minutes in, 115 beats per minute, 61 calories. Not bad if you ask me. Thirty seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. We're ending at 18 minutes, 124 beats per minute, 156 calories. And we're done. Day 1 of trying to get back to being consistent again after like a whole shitstorm in the beginning half of the month.
Consistency matters, but so does intensity. Burning 150 calories won't undo a sedentary day or build any meaningful strength. If you're coming back after time off, start with compound lifts, squats, rows, presses. Then add short bursts of cardio at the end, or even skip the cardio part. Replace that stepper session with weights, protein, and sleep.
That stepper honestly looks so fun. I would love doing that.
Getting up is the hardest part. You got this.
Why am I aggressive? Why are you so big? You asking the wrong questions. If I was as big as you, I'd be asking how I get littler. How I get to show my jawline. You asking the wrong questions. Don't come in here and ask me, why am I so aggressive? If you that big, ask me how I lose weight. Don't ask me nothing stupid. Wait, you want to fight me? Don't. I can't fight. I've never been in a fight a day in my life. These hands do not work. I'm telling you. So instead of fighting me, let us fight the plate together. Why do you have multiple accounts? Because I'm smart. Why don't you? Oh, I have one account. It's the internet, nigga. You can have 1,000. The way your brain works is so interesting to me. It's the internet. What if you have insulin resistance? Resist Chick-fil-A today. Every day you resist Chick-fil-A, you get a little bit more snatched.
Another big reason women should lift heavy is because it helps your body burn more energy. Muscle burns more calories than fat, even when you're just sitting down. So, when you build muscle through lifting, your body becomes like a little engine that runs more efficiently all the time. It also helps balance your hormones, keeps your energy steady, and makes it easier to stay at a healthy weight without spending hours doing boring cardio every day. Take my advice. Wear the shorts and the bra. But why? No one needs to see this. And you're missing one bra.
Sleep or build.
How is Pilates a placebo? Because you do Pilates and you still have a double chin. That's how it's a placebo. Why are you not snatched yet? Why are you not looking better than Lori Harvey? Lori Harvey was eating 1,200 calories a day. She went to her kitchen and she ate less food. You refuse to eat less. That's why you're still big. Tell me every single detail of what is going in your mouth for the entire day today. Please enlighten me. A smoothie. You're going to be even bigger this summer. Oatmeal and grapes. You're large and in charge already. Cucumber salad and chicken. Yikes. You're going to need to lose more weight by the time you get to this summer. You have no idea? I know you don't. Salad. You've been eating salads and that's how you got so big in the first place. Protein shake. Oh, Brie. Oh my God. Next year is going to be the biggest year you've ever had. Fish, chips, juice, and candy. Yeah, you staying big. If I only drink water and eat nothing, then you would die.
Lifting heavy also helps protect your bones. As women get older, bones can get weaker and more fragile, especially after menopause. But when you lift weights, your bones actually grow stronger, just like your muscles do. That means fewer injuries, better posture, and staying active as you age. It's like saving money in a strength bank account for your future self. Every workout is a little deposit that pays off later.
Come with me to my first rebounder class. Now, I went into this thinking that we would be doing some cute little bouncing to the beat. Ooh, was I wrong? Brittany had us out here doing weights, jumping, choreography, falling on my ass, and then repeating all of that 5 more times. A NASA study found that 10 minutes of jumping on a trampoline is the equivalent of a 30-minute run. And baby, I was here knucking, bucking, and jumping for an hour. So I'm gonna let y'all do the math. As someone who has gym trauma, this was the perfect class for me to get back in because the music was pumping. The instructor was instructing, giving modifications when need be, and baby, I needed. And honestly, the vibes were a 10 out of 10. So I will be back, and I will be bringing whatever this energy is.
Okay, points for enthusiasm. But jumping around to music is fun, not a training strategy. If you enjoy it, great. Just don't confuse that with building strength or real fat loss progress. And mixing weights with endless jumping burns calories, sure, but it's not how you build muscle. True strength training means controlled reps, progressive overload, and giving your muscles a reason to grow. So, okay, this is awesome. If it gets someone moving again, it's a win, but once the novelty wears off, you need progression, heavier lifts, structured programs.
OMG, I know you were sore as hell the next day.
Motivate me to go to the gym. I'm 40 or overweight. Girl, hell can freeze over. You ain't never gonna get no motivation. Hell will freeze over before you get the motivation to get up and change your life. How do I know? You 40. And you still haven't gotten your life together. There's nothing I can say or do to get you up off that couch. 40? No. Hell is going to freeze over before you get your life together. That's what you telling me. So there's nothing I can do. The mirror hasn't changed you. Your baby daddy hasn't changed you. Your mama hasn't changed you. The doctor begging you to slow down on the eating hasn't changed you. There's nothing I can do at 40. What do you want me to do? Pray about it. Live. You know, I get that question a lot. I come on live every single day, about 4 hours a day the last 5 years. And people are always like, help me. Nothing has helped you before. The last time your homegirl was like, ooh, you want to do a diet together? You almost snapped on her because you thought she was calling you fat. Your kids say, mommy, can you come outside and run with us? You too tired. That didn't change you. The doctor saying, baby, you pre-diabetic now. There's nothing. I'm a stranger. I can't do nothing. So hell will freeze over before you get the motivation.
She's saying 40 like a slur.
A lot of women worry that lifting heavy will make them bulky, but that's just a myth. Women don't have the same hormones that men do, so it's really hard to build huge muscles. Instead, lifting helps shape your body and makes you look leaner and stronger. You end up with the kind of tone and definition most people actually want.
Hater number 1 says, you basically drink sugar if you that big. Hater number 2 says, can you say knee replacement? Knee replacement.
See, all the sugar fell out 'cause you're already sweet as can be.
A lot of the girls online now, they're showing their bodies in Pilates, right? So you see girls who have really beautiful, perfect physiques, just like Lori Harvey. And without context or without looking at those pages, those girls, Nene, happy birthday to you. It looks like that girl got her body for being in Pilates. They're not. They were bad down bodybuilders before ever going to Pilates. You see those NFL guys who go to Pilates classes? You seen those videos of NFLers going to Pilates? Oh, I'm sorry, Steven. Oh, I'm sorry. Those NFL guys who go to Pilates. Not for 1 second do you ever think that that NFL guy got his body from Pilates.
This is what being over 500 pounds looks like. This too. And this. Hi there. I'm Michaela. I am newly on my GLP-1 journey to lose weight and get healthy.
All right, let's talk about the new celebrity miracle drug, GLP-1. These drugs don't fix why the weight came on, they just turn off your hunger signal. The second you stop, appetite roars back. Also, a GLP-1 progress can be misleading. Sure, the scale drops fast, but that's not all fat. It's also muscle loss. Without resistance training and enough protein, you're setting yourself up for rebound weight. Studies from the NIH show that up to 2/3 of lost weight can come back once the injections stop, if habits don't change.
GLP-1 journey to lose weight and get healthy, and it's somebody that's over 500 pounds. This is part of my journey, it's part of my story, and I wanted to document it because honestly, I'm not great about taking these kind of photos so that I can look back and hopefully see my progress, both how I feel, but also how I look. Sometimes the scale doesn't show it, and photos like these hopefully, or videos like these will. It's certainly not the glamorous side of being overweight. I'm not really sure what is, but this is my reality, is that I'm not super comfortable behind the wheel of my car. I'm down 20 pounds, and I will tell you I'm much more comfortable than I was 20 pounds ago.
That's amazing progress. But imagine pairing that medication with weight training and nutrient-dense food instead of relying on a prescription forever. The gut microbiome, strength training, and metabolic health all improve when you feed your body properly and move with resistance.
Down 20 pounds, and I will tell you I'm much more comfortable than I was 20 pounds ago. But hopefully as my journey goes on, we'll see how different I look. So thanks for stopping by. Hopefully you're on your journey and doing well. Talk to you soon. Bye.
So yeah, GLP-1s can be a useful emergency tool, especially for people who are severely obese and out of options. But they're not a lifestyle. GLP-1 can be life-saving in cases like this, but we need to know the side effects, and the fact that once started, you cannot go back. If you don't learn to lift, eat right, and build muscle, you'll always be chasing the next injection. Long-term health doesn't come from a pharmacy.
I'm so thankful for your journey. I'm subscribing for the inspiration. I desperately want to be on GLP-1. My doctor prescribed it, but I can't afford it. $886 for 1 month, and that's the cheapest.
You walk 2 hours on the treadmill. Why? And you're not burning 600 calories. You think you are because your Fitbit and your Apple Watch are telling you that, but they're overestimating how many calories are being burned during activity. It's a lie. The truth is, every day that you do 2 hours on the treadmill, you burn less calories each and every day. So the first time you walked on the treadmill, you burned 300 calories max. That was it. You didn't burn no 600. It's a lie. Your heart rate wasn't that high. You were going at a very low, slow pace, and your heart rate wasn't very high. So 300 calories. Day 2, you burned 298. Day 3, you burned 296. Day 4, you burned 292. So you've been burning less calories over time every single day you've been going to that gym. So that's why cardio is not as effective long term for trying to get weight loss results versus building muscle. So we do cardio to increase our cardiovascular strength, so we have the endurance to get through weightlifting workouts. The weightlifting workouts allow us to build muscle. As we build muscle, we increase how many calories our body burns every single day at rest. You don't have to go to the gym. The treadmill tells me that the treadmill is based on a 200-pound white man. I want you to think about it. Are you a 200-pound white man? Why am I saying that? Because that's who it's based on. So that white man has a lot of lean muscle mass, a lot more muscle than you. So if that white man was on the treadmill for 2 hours at that pace and that speed, then that white man with all that muscle, thank you so much, I appreciate you. That white man with all that muscle would burn that many calories. You don't have as much muscle. So whoever has the most muscle burns more calories during activity. That's not you. So the treadmill is telling an even bigger lie than you can ever imagine. So the answer is going to be no for you.
Lifting heavy is amazing for your mind. It helps relieve stress, improves sleep, and can even make you feel happier. Every time you finish a tough workout, you get this feeling of accomplishment that sticks with you all day. Over time, it teaches you patience, consistency, and self-belief. You realize that strength isn't just about muscles. It's about becoming tougher in every part of your life.